Today I'm working with an 18-inch wreath form that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using some black mesh and some black zip ties. You can get this mesh at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And I'm going to be doing 3 rows of the mesh. Starting in the inner part of the wreath form and using all the cross bars, I'm going to start going around using the zip ties at each crossbar. I'm not creating any bubbles, but I'm also not pulling it super tight. And I'm going all the way around. And then I'm going to flow right in alongside of that first row of mesh and start my second row of mesh. And then you're not going to see me go all the way around, but I am going to be doing a third. And again, I'm just tying my mesh at each cross rail. And here I'm going into the third. And then I'm just kind of speeding it up so you don't have to watch me go all the way around. And now I'm ending it. So I went around 3 times with this mesh using the zip ties at each crossbar. I didn't create any large bubbles. I just made it flow very nicely all the way around 3 times. And now I'm going around and removing all the excess zip ties. And now I found this wreath form that looks like a bicycle tire rim. And this is 14 inches. And I'm going to tie this with the black zip ties towards the back side. I found these lamb's ear at Walmart. They're pretty inexpensive. I want to say $2-3 for the spray of the 2. And using zip ties and using hot glue, I'm going to be securing these in, and I'm going to kind of just, then I'm going to create an arrangement in this lower left side. I found this hello at Target. I believe it was like $3. It was a while ago. You're probably going to have a hard time finding it. But you can find any wording like this at Hobby Lobby. And you could actually paint it like this if you wanted half of it white. And I'm holding these down with clear zip ties. And then I'm going to be taking a piece of the lamb's ear and gluing it over the zip ties just to hide where you can see it. And I'm just taking one leaf and gluing it. And then I'm going to put the rest of my lamb's ear in position so that it flows into these glued pieces so it looks like it's part of the spray. And right here I'm using a zip tie to hold that down. I kind of went back and forth with zip ties and hot glue. I found these daisies also at the Dollar Tree. They're kind of black and white with the black center. And I'm just going to position them where I think they look nice. Using some glue. And I'm just taking the heads of them. I'm not taking any of the leaves. I'm just taking a little bit of the stem and the heads of each daisy and putting them around my lamb's ear. And now to finish this off, I'm going to be taking pieces of the mesh and wrapping them wherever you can see the zip ties. I'm just wrapping it around and zip tying it in the back just to give my wreath a finished look. And this is at all the crossbars. I'm going to wrap around where you can see the zip ties and then zip tie it from the back. And then cut off the excess. Now I didn't have to go all the way around because of the word hello and some of the greenery, and I'm just covering what I can see. The final touch is going to be a bow. I grabbed this buffalo check ribbon. You can get this at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I'm doing a loop to the right and then a loop to the left, and I'm pinching in the center, a loop to the right, a loop to the left, pinching all the extra in the center, and then my last is a loop to the right and then a loop to the left, pinching in the center. And this ribbon has the wired edge, which makes it so much easier. And the bigger your loops, the bigger your bow. And then I'm going to cut off about a 6-inch section of the same ribbon. And I'm going to wrap it around where you're pinching and tie it in the back with your basic knot. And again, because of the wired edge, I can now go through and spread out my loops, reposition them, unwrinkle them, and make it a fuller, nice bow. And I'm just going to use some hot glue just to the left of the H. I don't want to cover the word hello, so I'm just going to glue it right there to the side just to give me a little splash of color. And of course the buffalo check looks nice on just about anything, and it kind of has that black and white theme with the lamb's ear, very farmhouse. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. For other tutorials, go check us out on YouTube. You can now watch all our videos at chalkitupfancy.com. For any paint products, tissue paper transfers, or mesh stencils, chalkitupfancy.com. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.